Yo, what's going on guys, it's FPS here. So in today's video, I'm going to react to one of my friend's YouTube video, and he titled it, Arsenal Isn't Fun Anymore. I don't know if you guys have watched this, but I'm just going to react to it because in some aspect, yes, Arsenal is sort of boring. I want to hear it out from him. If you guys actually do want to watch the full video, I'll link it down below. So if you guys actually do want to watch it, check it out yourself. Subscribe to him, he's one of my homies. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I do appreciate every single one of you, so if you guys could do that, it mean the world to me. Yeah, let's get on with the video. Like I said, this is my homie Bungalow. I'll link his channel down below, so if you guys actually do want to watch this video, be down there. Oh, I haven't left a like on this video. I'll leave a like. But yeah, let's get on with the video. I'll just pause the video if I need to. Oh, also keep in mind, this is 20 minutes long, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to try keeping it as low as I can and speed it up to the only aspects that we need to cover. Let's skip it.
As someone who's been playing Arsenal since 2016, people always ask me, haven't I got bored of the game and moved on to another one? And I always say, yeah, I do. I get bored all the time, but I always come back for whatever reason. I like to say in the, like I said in the intro of this video is going to be separated into sections. These sections will be key points on why I think Arsenal is underperforming and not fun for me, my friends, and a lot of other people anymore. I could have gone the easy way out and just talked about something like how the game gets no updates, but I wanted to cover a little bit of everything on why the game is not fun for me as a whole anymore. This video is going to be a bit longer than my other ones, but I would love it if you watched the whole thing through. For my first section, I'm going to be talking about repetitiveness. If you're anyone who's played the game for more than 2 seconds, you can tell the game gets pretty repetitive after a little while.
I mean, I do agree with this. Arsenal does get repetitive after a while. I think I quit after like 5 minutes of playing it just because I get so bored because it's just the same thing over and over again.
This can be really off-putting for new or old players. Early on, Rolf started to add game modes like Brick Battle and Randomizer to spice up the game a little bit more. But even with these games, it's still pretty repetitive compared to other shooters on the platform that I play, like Phantom Forces or Bad Business. This is a key point on why people get bored of the game, and it's a big problem, but Ixone did say that in A2 there will be new game modes like zombies, like COD Zombies, and even Battle Royale like Fortnite.
I mean, that's going to be sick if they do release that out. I am waiting for that, so hopefully we get it soon, or, you know, I don't know when they're going to release out A2, but I really do want to see that.
Can help spice up the gameplay a bit and not make the game just a gun game anymore. This, I think, is going to be great updates. One of the bigger reasons why the game is not fun for me and my friends anymore is, and many others of course, is the lack of updates. During the early stages of Arsenal, the community was getting updates for normal stuff like Halloween or summer. But as the game got bigger, they started to make updates just in general stuff, like a throwback update where you could get the throwback delinquent, and the 4th of July update. I actually never got to participate in the 4th of July update, but I heard it was pretty good. This was great.
I mean, the updates back then were really good. I might have not played it like on the early stage of 2019. I was actually playing it around the peak of 2020, so around like 2019 December. That's when I was playing it, so I didn't really experience this, but hey, if you experienced it, hope you guys like the update.
For everyone, the community, content creators, and everyone in between. But then the updates started lacking. Now, these updates were mainly cosmetics and items to collect. The community started to overhype the updates as well, in my opinion. Starting to think that everything was going to be as good as the Slaughter event or the 2022 Halloween event where Pacula came out. It didn't help that the events came out with the update, like the events that came out with the updates were pretty easy to do. For example, I got the new Retropalooza event done in...
Yeah, this is also something that I encountered where I would play the event and I would finish it within like an hour or two. But keep in mind, I do YouTube for Arsenal, So I kind of want to bring out the content straight away as fast as I can. And that was my mistake for just grinding it out as much as I can. As you guys are aware, some of you guys probably experienced this a lot better than we did, because obviously we're hardcore fans, so we just grinded it out straight.
Under 1 day. And I got the Easter event done even quicker. So it wasn't good that people, you know, hit these done in a wicked time, and they were kind of getting bored. But there was stuff going on in the background that the community didn't even know about, and it was bigger than any update to come out yet. And that leads me into my next point: A2 and the devs. Around a year ago, Ozono was on an Amazon Prime stream where he announced A2 was in development. This made the community and the Discord go absolutely ballistic. A2, if you don't know already, is going to be a whole new game that Ozono and the devs have been working on.
I mean, A2 was hot when I was playing it. I enjoyed A2 a lot more than Current, but that's because they had more options to do stuff on A2 than Current. Obviously, some of you guys might think A2 was worse than Current Arsenal, but that's just my opinion.
For a little while now. And Arsenal 2, if you want to call it that. A2 was going to change the game in so many ways. With the developers of A2, you know, there weren't a lot. Compared to other updates on other things that were happening, they basically left regular Arsenal to die. If I want to use that word. It's a vague word, but it's basically what happened. Arsenal wasn't getting updates because the people who were supposed to be updating it were working on A2. And other people in the Rove dev team working on other games that they wanted to work on, like Right to Fight 2. They just got bored and sick of Arsenal's repetitiveness and wanted to change up their style and do something different. And it's not like the updates that came out weren't good. The Valentine's update and the St. Patrick's update were not the best, but they were okay.
I mean, they were decent on the first year round, but then when they got added back into it, it was like, oh, was there any effort put in?
Yeah. But people still had like big expectations for them, which kind of was bad for the devs. This is a bit of the devs' fault, like semi-devs' fault, and also semi the community's fault, because during the announcement of the summer update, the third one, the devs were super overhyping it and promising stuff they just couldn't do in their time frame. And even a year later, this stuff has not got added to the game. Example of this is Map Builder, which was...
Yeah, map building never got really added. I'm pretty sure they're adding it into 8.2, but it's going to be hard. It'll be really cool to see what people build.
It's based on Piggy. This is still not added to the game. It will be coming in A2, but the fact that it's been a year and they still haven't put it out yet is pretty bad, if I do say so myself. But even after Rolf putting out all these updates, afterwards they put out winter update, Halloween update. The community was still mad. Even though they had promised what they said they were going to do, the community was still mad for some reason. And this leads into one of my biggest points on why Arsenal got the way it is, and that's the community. I was really just all around great. I remember people being really nice to you after every game I played of Arsenal. And
yeah, the community got separated into two categories, where you had the friendly people and you have the toxic people. Actually, it got separated in three, and then you had the competitive people that were really toxic. And that was a really big turn off, especially. But I just ignored them, so whatever. I'm gonna skip it to the YouTube scene.
Up on YouTube, because people that had never played or heard of the game before found out about it. This was no different for Arsenal. People like Bandites, John Roblox, and of course Tanker were blowing up. As an effect of them making content on the game, they were spreading it and showing it off to bigger audience, in turn getting
This was around the peak of 2020 when the whole community was massive. It had like an average of 40k players a day.
More people to play the game. Take like Tanker's most popular video has 14 million views. That's an Arsenal video. But then the game started getting no updates, and there was no content for YouTubers to post videos about. This took a big hit on the Arsenal community as people started.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I think there was an announcement where they couldn't do updates for around 5 months or so. I think that was probably one of the biggest mistakes. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
To quit, like Bandites and John Roblox, as I mentioned before, and again Tanker. But this was sad. But this is also what happens. You know, people get bored of a game and we'll move on to something else. This leads into the next thing, which I'm gonna call phase 2 of Arsenal YouTube, where creators who were not as big as Bandites and John Roblox were getting into the scene and making great videos, sometimes even better than the videos that they made. But they were still lacking in content due to the fact that there were no updates and they were running out of video ideas.
I can't believe he actually put me on screen. But yeah, Arsenal is lacking in updates currently or recently, and there isn't really much to do on it in content wise. I mean, I'm gonna skip the whole thing, but I'll link the video down below. I do agree in some terms of this. I mean, I did do an interview at the end where it says like I was bored because I finish updates really quick and there was lacking of content and a few hackers were here and there. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's got their own opinion, and probably most people will share the same opinion that I did. But yeah, I'll link the video down below, so if you guys actually do want to check it out, it'll be down below. Shout out again to Bungalow. GG on the video. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I do appreciate every single one of you, so if you guys could do that, it mean the world to me. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.